up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are taking a trip down memory lane, a blast from the past, and that is Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, them things there. I've got my games which we're going to go through, reminisce a little bit. I'm also joined by what looks to be a lazy eye. I don't know if it's the lighting or maybe it's my lashes, but for some reason my eyes look not the same at all. Two different eyes, very sorry, you're just gonna have to accept it. I'm in my bedroom today with Mimikyu, Bulbasaur, One-Up Mushroom, Totodile, and a Stormtrooper. I wanted to be in my bedroom for this, I don't know why. Basically the other day, I was looking for a GameCube game, which used to be in a little pot, well, it's like a bucket I guess, of games, and I used to keep my Wii U games in there. And I looked in and I found all these games and I was like, I didn't even know these still existed in my house. I just never looked in there. I just thought something else lived in there. It didn't. So I was going through these games and I was so excited and I thought, do you know what? We're gonna go through it together. So these aren't all the games that we used to have. Basically I say we, I mean my sister and I. Some of these are hers, but I don't know whose is whose. I don't remember anything, so we're just gonna go through them all. But my mum, my lovely mum, she likes to give things away, throw things away. So a lot of games got lost on the journey of life. Before we go through these games, we're going to take it back to my childhood. So my sister got the Game Boy, as in the big brick, you know, that grey one there. I don't think I really played that one that much, but maybe I'm wrong. I think that one came out in about 1989. I was born in 1994, so I didn't really play that one too much. I did, however, play this bad boy. This I actually bought a few months ago because I really wanted to play, where is it? Super Mario Land 2. So my sister had that hench Game Boy. And then eventually she got a Game Boy Color. She got this one actually, not this exact one, but the purple one. And then eventually I got my own and I got the Pikachu/Pichu, the yellow one. That one used to bang. And then I think what happened was my mum gave that to my cousin when I eventually got the Nintendo DS. The great one, that one there. So yeah, I think eventually she gave it away. Anyway, I wanted to play Super Mario Land 2. I was thinking about it a lot. So I purchased this on eBay and then I purchased the game. And then when I was going through this, I found my own Super Mario Land 2. So now I have two Super Mario Land 2s. I'll probably sell one because there is literally no need for two. But that's the story of this Game Boy here. My Game Boy Advance, this is mine. Oh my god, the color is so bad. It's meant to be pink. That's the color it's meant to be. But because it's old, and I don't know if the sun killed it, that is what it looks like now. It's like this orange color, but I'm not giving it away. I'm not throwing it away. I'm not selling it because it still works fine. I mean, it's got no batteries, but it works fine. So we just edit that a little bit when I take a picture to make it pink again, but it's not pink at all. It's disgusting. So anyway, I had the Game Boy Advance, had the Game Boy SP, had all of that. Anyway, moving along now. So my sister got the Nintendo DS, the grey one that I showed you earlier. And that was the best thing ever. Oh my god, that was the best thing ever. I remember she got it with, hold on, because I got my own. This is my Nintendogs pouch, which I keep my DS in. And I've had this for years. And I don't know why I got the white one because clearly it's dirty. Anyway. So this is the game my sister had for her Nintendo DS, WarioWare Touch. That is the very first Nintendo DS game I ever played because she got that with hers. So I didn't have my own. I used to play on hers. She used to let me have turns and play this game and it was the best thing ever. We literally would just lay in bed at night, meant to be asleep, and we'd be playing the DS. So yeah, that was a big part of my childhood. I loved it so much. And then obviously I got my own eventually. I'm pretty sure I got my own. Or maybe I got hers when she got the Nintendo DS Lite. Not entirely sure, but I had my own and it was great times. I used to play this as well. Eventually I got the DS Lite. So when I got the Nintendo DS, my mum pretty sure gave away my Game Boy Color to my little cousin and some games probably, I don't really remember, but that is the story of how we used to I used to get my sister's old games and then I would give them to my cousin. So we used to always hand down the consoles. So eventually I got a Nintendo DS Lite. I got the white one and that honestly, that was probably my favorite thing in the whole wide world. These are my DS games. I had more, I sold some and I gave some away, but these are the games that I have now for my Nintendo DS. But that will be a whole other video because the Nintendo DS deserves its own video. And then obviously now I've got this big boy. I've got a Switch Lite. This will probably be my favorite handheld, but the DS, that was my best friend for years. Let me tell you, my best friend for years. Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Nintendogs as well. I used to play all that. Pokemon, obviously. So yeah, this is my Switch Lite now, my new best friend. But we're never going to forget about the DS. Anyway, so as I was saying, not long ago I was looking for a GameCube game and I came across this. So we're just going to go through here, see what we find, go down memory lane. Let's do it. We're going to go through the Game Boy games first. So the first one, it's only right that we start off with Super Mario Land. So Super Mario Land is not in color. This is for the Game Boy, so it wasn't in color. Basically Mario game, so the standard horizontal kind of, you're moving along, you're jumping, killing mandem, but you can't go back. So once you've gone, like, you can't go back. It is what it is. This was the very first Mario platform game to come out for a handheld, so this is a big deal, yeah? Big boy game. The other Super Mario game is the one that I have two of, so Super Mario Land 2. This is the 6 golden coins. This is one of my favorite Game Boy Color games, aside from like Pokemon, which I don't actually have here, but big boy game. So basically there's like 32 levels or something, or 30 levels, and there's different worlds. So there's an underwater world, there's like this Halloween looking one, there's all these different worlds, and each world, well, you go through levels and then you defeat a boss at the end, and then you get a coin. You need 6 coins to open this door thingy, and then you have to defeat Wario. Pretty sure it's Wario, could be wrong. So it actually is a really good game, there's a lot to it. So if you have a Game Boy Color, or you're getting one, or you don't know, you have to play this game. The next game, this was one of my favorite games for the Game Boy Color. This is Sabrina, the animated series Zapped. You're in a town, and in the school, I'm pretty sure it's your fault. You're Sabrina, but I'm pretty sure it's your fault that the kids got zapped into animals. So the story is you have to go through and zap the animals back into kids. So you're Sabrina, but you can turn into Salem, and there's some parts that Sabrina can't fit. So you have to turn into the cat, you have to go in, and then you have to turn back into Sabrina because Salem can't fight, he just goes places. So it's like, you have to be strategic with it. It's a great game. So another one of these cool looking cartridges is Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle 4. So basically you're stuck in a castle, you need to find your way out. And I'm pretty sure you have to go through finding keys. You need like 8 keys or something to move on to the next level. There's a lot of like going up ladders, dodging people, going through doors, looking, like it takes quite a while, but it's a good game. It's a really good game. I used to play this a lot as well. I just want to play all these games now because I'm just remembering what everything was. So this game is 32 games in one. The first game is Tom and Jerry 2, and that is the one that I played the most. Basically, at the start, you're Tom, and then it's kind of like Mario, so you're on a little like scooter, and then you just go through, and then you jump over obstacles, and then you catch fish. So the fish is like coins, and then you go to Jerry, and then the second level, you're in a lounge, same kind of thing, dodge baddies, and then eat fish to regain health. Go to Jerry, and then that's just what it is. So it reminds me a lot of Mario. There's Turtles 3, I don't remember that. Mario 1, which is this. There's Tetris, great game. Flip Pool, Yakuman, Motocross, I used to play that as well. You are on a motorbike and you have to like go across, but I always fell off. I was literally so bad. Bomb Jack, Tennis, the Tomcat, Ninja Tort, Mario Legends, Super Tetris, Flip Pool, Hong Kong, GB Motocross. It's basically like the same games over and over again. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So this is 31 in 1. I assume it's kind of like this, where it has like hella games. I never actually played this. I don't know what games are on there. I can see Mortal Kombat, A Bug's Life, Frogger. So this obviously was my sister's. I didn't play that. This one I did play. This is Game Boy Gallery, 5 games in 1. So the 5 games are Ball, I think it's called, and it's like a juggling game. You can't let the balls drop, and I literally always did. One is called Vermin, and you have to smash the moles. So it's like a whack-a-mole. Flag Man actually just never knew how to play that. I'm pretty sure like he shows flags, then you have to press the buttons to like, he does a sequence and you do it back, but I never won that. And then, oh, this one here, what's it called? Manhole. So you just have to like block the holes so people could walk over and not fall in. That one was great. That one's probably my favorite one on here. And then there's another one, and it's like a cement game. You have to like mix cement and it can't overspill. The best one was definitely the manhole one. And then I've got Donald Duck Quack Attack. I'm pretty sure like Daisy gets kidnapped and you have to go save her. I don't remember this being a long game. I think it's quite short. I don't even know whose this is. It's kind of like Crash Bandicoot style, I think, if my memory serves me correctly, and my memory's not very good. And then the last one I have is Tweety's High Flying Adventure. This was like, there's an orphanage that you have to save, and then you have to like go to different countries and collect cat's paws, like stamps or something. I don't really know, I don't remember. But I think that was a correct game. And then I've just got my Game Boy Advance games. So we have Pinobi. I think he's like a bee robot thing. And the guy who was creating him, / his grandfather, got kidnapped and you have to go save him. It's quite a short game, very nice graphics, it looks good. But the next one I have is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And all I remember from this was running around Hogwarts. I didn't really do much in it. And then Professor Quirrell was there and he like did a spell with his wand. I think it was Flipendo. And he would do like a spell, like he would move his wand up, side, whatever, and then you'd have to copy it. I remember that. Then I don't really remember much else from that game. I just remember running around Hogwarts having fun. And then after that, it's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, because apparently we liked Harry Potter games. This one, all I remember was you have to go to Diagon Alley, that's it. And he says diagonally and he goes to the wrong place. And then, what's his name? Hagrid's there. And then he's like, oh, you need to go get money from your vault. And then you go to the vault and then the goblin thingy is like, the vault's closed or something, or the way to the vault is closed, so you have to go your own way on foot, and then you have to fight some goblins and stuff. And I don't really remember what happens after that. I don't even know if I played this all the way through, just kept playing the same bit over and over again. And then we have, this is probably my favorite Game Boy Advance game. This is Mary-Kate and Ashley's Sweet 16 License to Drive. I thought it was so cool. We love car games. Basically this one you had to like reach checkpoints in an amount of time, so it was like 30 seconds, and you have to go over there, so you quickly go and then you go in the little circle and you land there, or park there, and you have to like drop and pick up your friends because you were like the only one that drove or something. But it was really good. I love this game a lot. Like, highly recommend, 10 out of 10, great game. And then Pitfall, pretty sure this was my sister's. This is Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure or something like that. You are, whatever his name is, Harry something Jr., I don't know. And his dad gets kidnapped. So you have to go through the forest or whatever, the jungle, and save your dad. So there's like a lot of jumping, dodging, swinging, that kind of game. I don't think I played it too much. And then we've got SpongeBob. This is SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge. It's like Patrick's birthday or something. You want to get him an autograph from Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. And you reach them and then they don't respect you. They don't care about SpongeBob and they find him annoying, so they just get him to do random things. So he goes on random errands. I remember, I think like their TV breaks or something, and then they send him to go get the tools, and then he fixes it. And then eventually they give in and they give you an autograph, and Patrick's all happy and you're happy. And yeah, that's that game. And then we've got Rugrats Castle Capers. So this one is basically Angelica like steals their toys or something, and you have to go on a mission and retrieve them, get them back. That's what this game was. I think I enjoyed it. That's all I know. And then we have Street Fighter 2 Revival. I don't think I played this one much. Just Street Fighter 2 Revival, fighting game. And then the final one that I have in my little box is Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. This was a banging game. Basically, it's kind of like the movie. So there's all these levels and you have to go through, find Scooby snacks, defeat the boss, whatever. I think there's like 7 or 8 levels. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. But this was a great game. One of the best games on the Game Boy Advance. Also, like, I love Scooby-Doo. Like, I don't think you understand. I love Scooby-Doo. So those are all the Game Boy Advance / Game Boy games that I have left. Let me know what games you guys used to play or you still have. As I said, there were some games that we don't have anymore that we used to play, so I don't know if you guys can remind me of some. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.